Hello, my name is Scott. I was an intern at a popular kids place called Chuck E. Cheese for 7.5 years. I absolutely loved working there as an animatronics moderator. Well, that is until I found a very, very dark secret backstage. This is the story of how I ended up finding it. After a long shift, I went backstage to the break room. Chuck E. Cheese was in the back sitting with his costume on. I found this incredibly strange because backstage you aren't required of a uniform. I figured that inside the costume was the normal operator, my boss, Randy. I said hi to Randy and then went to get water from the vending machine. Randy said nothing in response. He just turned his head to watch me get my drink. I found this to be a little creepy considering Randy's a friendly and social guy. Overall a good boss. I sat down at the table and I ate my dinner. After multiple attempts to make small talk with Randy, I gave up and started scrolling social media. After closing time, it was around 7:30. I heard a little child scream,
"Help me! Help me!"
This made me very frightened because a little child was screaming for help after we had been closed. I got up to run to the door when Chucky got up and blocked the exit. I pushed past him and burst through the door, and right when I did, Chucky said, Not caring, I ran past to a little girl about 4, crying next to the skee ball game. I asked her for her parents' phone number and I called him right away. After 10 minutes of giving the girl first aid and some calming words, her parents arrived and were happy. They burst into tears. The parents said they had almost filed a missing persons case report because their daughter had been missing for 3 days. They left, and me, having seen my fair share, decided to leave too. Chucky and his pals blocked the exit, keeping me from leaving. Chucky frowned while saying,
"Why will you let our victim escape?"
I blinked, and suddenly the store was deserted. The games were dusty, the tables were empty, and the food was moldy. The lights were flickering, and the animatronics in the back were singing. They were singing and singing, but it all sounded out of battery and out of tune.
"Since we lost the girl, you can take her place,"
Chucky said, screaming from the play area. Looking at the time, it was 3:01 a.m. Wasn't it just 7:45? Complete silence was held as the mascot slowly inched towards me, one step at a time. I ducked under Chucky, burst through the door, and jumped into my car. I quit the next morning. Sometimes I can still hear the little girl yelling for help.
Help me! Help me!
Instant messaging.